Hello everyone, it's Laura, and I am coming to you with yet another haul backlog from my vacation. I had a whole big box of stuff sent from Georgia. My dad was kind enough to send this to me so that we didn't have to check it on the plane. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the rest of what I got in Georgia. Making sure I didn't actually open this box yet. Just making sure I'm not slicing through any clothing. I showed you some of it, but not all of it. So anything that I already showed you, I'll skip over. But the stuff I didn't get to show you is pretty awesome. Oh, hello, stuff. Okay, so exciting. And I better be excited because I don't get to do too much more of this. I'm on a cleaning mission because things are in we're like max capacity at this point. So we got some work to do. All right, let's see what we've got in here. First, you guys saw this already last time. This was the Joan Collins. Jackie Collins, I don't know if you remember that. That was fun. Woo. I didn't plan this out as to where I'm gonna put stuff. Here we go. Oh, good. That worked out well because I have an insane cat who's trying to join me in this. I showed you guys that. This is the first time I'm opening this box, so I don't remember exactly what all is in it. I don't think I showed you guys this. This was a neat shirt. I won't remember at this point where I got everything. This shirt is by Paul Smith, and this design is a zodiac design, so you can see the hair says Gemini. And there was a series of artwork done, not by Paul Smith. Let me see. Oh, I can't really read the name. It's in their head somewhere, and I don't remember what it is. But, and he stuck it on some t-shirts. So I can't remember. I got this, I'm pretty sure I got this in a Salvation Army, so it would have been cheap, $2-3. And I think I can do at least 25 bucks on it. It's a little bit faded. And this is the shirt. My dad was making fun of me because it had a spot on it. And I had said, oh, I'm not worried about that. That looks like active dirt. And he thought that was funny. I just meant it looked like dirt that was just not a stain, just dirt, you know. I don't know. Anyway, apparently it wasn't completely active, or I suck at getting stuff out. You can kind of see it's faded in this one area here. So I got a lot of it off, but not all of it. That's okay. So that's cool. Got to get that sucker up on eBay. And I had forgotten that I got this, half the stuff that I thrift. Oh, you guys remember. I'm not unfolding this. You probably remember the Air Emergency Stat jumpsuit coveralls that I'm not going to be opening because I can't deal with doing that. So I haven't opened chat yet. Give me 1 second and I'll see. Mostly because I didn't expect anybody to actually join this, so I just didn't open it. Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry, guys. This is always the most fun part of the video, isn't it?
It's time to tell your ex.
And then I have to watch an ad to get to my own video. Which I guess is fair, you know. So, not now. Okay, there we go. Hi, Crystal, you love me. You're really good too, because I was like, I'm not gonna bother putting the link up on Facebook because I'm lazy. And I was like, let me just get this done. I'm supposed to be cleaning. And I started doing it, and it's just ugh. So I'm taking a break doing this instead. I can't remember, I don't think I showed you guys this. This is pretty. So this is a dress by Leslie Faye. And in my past experience, Leslie Faye is one of those things that the earlier pieces aren't too bad, but the later pieces are kind of lame. Become stuff that nobody really wants to wear. You're not cool. But this I thought was really pretty. So it's an off the shoulder, type of thing. And this is a polyester-y, nylon-y, let's see, hand wash. We recommend, well, I don't think it actually tells me what's in it. So That's okay. But I thought it was pretty. I like the shape of it. It's got like a nice full skirt and it's got a little belt. So I thought that was pretty. And I know I got this in a Salvation Army. I cannot remember how much it was. It would not have been more. I would be surprised if it was like $7. I would be surprised if I paid that much for it. And I would probably put this up on Etsy for like $25. It's pretty, you know, I don't think that the brand is going to be much of a draw per se, but hopefully the peasant blouse style will be nice. We'll see how that goes. Putting me on that big screen. Wow, that's exciting. Yay. All right, let's see. This I had shown on Instagram. And it's really cool. I cannot remember. I can't remember her name. One of the ladies did her first haul video in our Facebook group, which was really cool. And she was wearing something similar to this, and she likes the Indian cotton stuff. So, so that's it. Look at how pretty it is. This is a dress, and it's so cool. It's like very caftan style. And what's even more cool, oh, apparently I paid $8 for this because the tag is still on it. I don't remember where we got it. What's more cool is that it has the original price tag on it from, I don't know where, but it was $8 originally as well. It has a barcode, so I guess it can't be that old. I don't know, but I think it's really cool. It's a size 1X, which I had not paid any attention to whatsoever when I picked this up. I just grabbed it because it was awesome. So I'm excited about that. I always talk about, like, maybe I'll try that on Instagram. Do you know the last time I put anything for sale on Instagram was like, I don't know, never ago. I really do intend to like do it. I just never get around to it. It's in here. Oh, this thing, I don't think I got to show you guys. I can't remember, but I'm going to show you again anyway. It says I got it at a Goodwill, which makes sense. This is so freaking cool. It's all metallic and just amazingness. I paid $8.50. Oh, Value Village. I paid $8.50 for it. I do not regret it at all. I haven't tried it on yet, and when I do, there may be trouble. This is the label. Oh, I can't, whatever. so uncoordinated. It says size 11 or 12, but that's not going to be real. But look at this thing. Right? Can you? This is like a green metal. So these are the sleeves. Look at that. And then it's a very long dress. I'm super excited about that. I feel like there was a pull. Yeah, there is a pull here, but I'm not really concerned about it, especially if I keep it. What's funny about this is it smells like really, it's a weird musty smell. And I had a piece similar to it once that had the same smell. It's very distinct, and I can't like I feel like it comes from something very specific. Like, I don't know if it's like, you know, damp basement smell or something, but I have to figure out how to get rid of that because the last piece I had like this, wait, look at the shimmery, the last piece I had like this, I got the smell out, but I kind of like destroyed the piece in the process. So I don't obviously want to do that. I don't know how I'm going to deal with that, but it's awesome. There is like some amazingness in this box that I did put a photo up on Instagram when it happened, but oh, excuse me, musty basement mold, moldy, I guess, probably. Let me see. I think I showed you guys most of this stuff. There's other stuff that like came from an estate sale that's fucking cool, and I want to hold off on that. I think I showed you this. Just an awesome skirt. That was pretty cool. Was $4 at America's Thrift Stores. I don't know that that's actually the name of the place. I don't care. Who cares? Whatever. So that was cool. I know I showed you guys this. This was that like carpet bag top of the dress, and then like the bottom was pretty. I'll have to steam it with my steamer that I love. I love my steamer. Oh, Gordo. Let's see. What is this? I think I showed this to you guys. Yeah, this is a black velvet dress that I know I showed you, and it's so difficult to see, so I'm not even going to unfold it and get hair everywhere because that's what would happen to it. Did I show you guys this? I don't remember. I think I did. This is like an 80s to 50s kind of dress. I should get that up pronto for prom season. It's so cool. Very cute. I think it was just slightly, I can't remember if it fit me. I tried it on. I can't remember if it was a little big in the upper region or not. But whether it is or not, A, I have one that looks very similar that's actually from the 50s. B, I have nowhere to wear it because this is what I do all day. So I don't need to keep that. I need someone to wear it to a prom. All right, let's see. I think I did show you guys like a large, I know I showed you the pink linen Brooks Brothers blazer. I know I showed you this stupid Charlie Brown Halloween dress. That thing was ridiculous. Cray cray. I know I showed you my high-rise Rocky Mountain mom jeans that did not fit me. Oh, I don't know if they fit me. I can't remember. I don't think I tried them on. I know I showed you these weird wannabe Hello Kitty, I don't know, pantalones. Pantalones. I have a kitty halfway in my lap. Let's see, skip, because that's the good stuff. What is this? Oh, that's from the finger. I think I did show you guys this. Cachie? No, cachet. Cachet. Sparkle bra. And it was $7. I can't remember if there was a percentage off of that or not. I probably would have bought it at $7. I don't remember where I decided to put that on eBay or Etsy. Oh, this was just a slip that I think I also showed you because it's an awesome. What is? I don't like the red on camera ever. Never looks good. Bed jacket. I'm pretty sure I did show you this too. Isn't this exciting? This is like the haul you already saw. Ties, which I'm pretty sure I showed you. Because, yeah. Hi, Gordo. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the James Purse shirts, which I still don't understand. Got to get those suckers up. There. And if you have not seen the tags before, this is so inconvenient. Don't they know that I need to show these tags on a haul video? James Purse. Apparently these go for a lot of money. I paid $5 each. And I want to say that on eBay, I can get like 20 or 25. I don't know if I'll lot them. I can't remember if they were the same size. Size 1, which is some, I don't understand that. And size 3. They are not the same size, so I will not put them in a lot together. Let's see. I'm just skimming through. I think I basically did get, oh, that I don't think I showed you guys. No, I did. Man, I guess the only thing that I did not show you out of my Atlanta haul was what we got from the estate sale. What is this? I don't know. I have this t-shirt of a deer and I can't remember if I don't even know if this is mine. What is it? It says Georgia and it has a deer. I don't know why I got that, except maybe because it has a deer. I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really, I mean, I think it's vintage with that tag. I don't know, it's cool. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Hi, Gordo, what are you doing? Gordon's being very weird over here. Okay, so I guess I'll just have to get to the estate sale stuff, which is the best stuff. I was just trying to like draw it out a little bit and make it exciting. Oh, I don't know if I showed you guys this. This was really cool too. This little blouse I like a lot. It's like a placebo blouse and it's red polka dots on a cream background. And wow, I wonder if this is like, here, Big Lady Holiday. There's like, oh no, never mind. That was just stuck. I thought there was a pin in there like it had never been worn before. I was like, that's weird. Okay. I did show you that. I know that. This thing I did not because that's a estate sale. What is this? Oh my God, these stupid pants. I didn't show you these pants either. I don't even know why I bought them. I mean, I know why I bought them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. They're not even remotely vintage and they're not a high-end brand at all. They're just crazy pants. as in crazy, and they're crazy pants. So this is the cheap ass crappy tag, right? Point is the brand. I paid $3.50 for these. Maybe there was a discount. I don't remember, but look at these things, right? And then they're like wide bottom. They're kind of amazing. I think they were a little bit short on me because I was going to keep them. I tried them on. I'll have to try them on again to refresh my memory. But they're like this very like silky, drapey kind of fabric that I can't remember. I don't know what it is because the tag is so worn away. But they're just nuts. I have no idea. Like, if I list these on eBay. Oh my God. So the computer fell and turned itself off. I apologize for that. I don't know what you guys saw on your journey down. Sorry. Anyway, I hope it's okay. All right. It looks like it went all right. So we went to an estate sale while we were in Georgia. And Joplin, I will break you if you make that fall again. Hold on. I have to chase cats away. Go away. Go. I don't care. Okay. So we went to an estate sale. And one of the reasons we went was I thought there would be like a lot of neat furniture and stuff like that for my dad and his girlfriend to look at. She does really well at auctions with that kind of stuff. And I felt like they were entertaining us so much with thrift stores that maybe we could do something that would be a little bit more fun for them. And I think she got a bunch of napkins there. So it was a little bit pricier, but the reason that it was pricier was the woman running the estate sale. From what she said, she runs estate sales for a living, but this was her own stuff. And her house was gigantic. So anyway, I went and looked at some of the clothes. And the first bunch of clothing that I looked at was pretty cool. It wasn't cool. It was nice. It was a lot of cashmere, expensive, but like not the type of stuff that I gravitate towards. And I didn't pick any of it up because I knew I'd have to ship it home and I didn't care that much about it, because it wasn't like awesome looking to me. I didn't bother. I was like, I'm not going to bother. But then she had a second rack of clothing that was all amazing. It was all like these Lucky Brand sweatshirts and these Lucy sweatshirts and stuff like that. And I haven't picked up Lucy before, but Nicole State talks about it a lot. I don't see it too frequently. So the fact there was like a whole rack of this stuff, I was like, this is great. So I'm just grabbing stuff. I have no idea what it costs. So I'm just grabbing stuff. So I go up to her and I think I had about 25 pieces total. And so she quoted me $300. And at first I was like, holy crap, $300. And in hindsight, that probably was not really an unreasonable amount of money. It was 25, it was, it wasn't crazy, a little bit more than $10 a piece, but it was nowhere near what I was, a lot of times you go to an estate sale, you grab a whole ton of stuff and then they'll be like, yeah, give me $10 or $50 or $100, whatever. So I wasn't quite prepared for that. So I basically took all the Lucy stuff out. I was like, I don't even know what it goes for. So I didn't do that, but I did get some Lucky Brand sweatshirts. I got a total of 5 sweatshirts and this like kimono type thing that she threw in for me. She was really nice. She said she liked my vibe. So of course I think it'd be really nice. The sweatshirts are amazing. They're so fucking cool. So I'll show you the kimono thing first, which I also thought was really cool. And I did have, but I was going to put it back when it was like $80 gajillion. So I'm sure it's not a kimono. It's like something else, but I don't know what it is. So this is the back of it. Sleeves. And then the front. So it's a neat looking robe type of thing. I don't know I paid $40 for everything. So I bought the five sweatshirts and this thing were $40 total. So I have, like, this does have a tag in it. It just says 100% cotton. It's an older tag. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, but I liked it. I thought it was cool. Gordo, what are you doing? Oh, stay there, please. Okay, what's going on? He's all twitchy about that. All right. Joplin, the cat who likes to knock the computer over his back. All right, let's get on these sweatshirts. Let's see. I am going to start. I don't even know which one to show you first. I want to like start with the least exciting one, but they're all awesome. All right, I'll start with this one. So this one is very cool. These are all size like small or extra small. This is a small. This is the front. This is a zip front. This is the back. And mostly it's, you know, printed on. It does have a little bit of embroidery. So on the hood, it's got this like embroider applique patch thing. And it's got a couple actually on the front. Over here and over here. And they're just really cool. So all these sweatshirts, these Lucky Brand sweatshirts vary pretty widely at this point. There was a period where they were really popular on eBay, so you could get a lot of money for them. And the sweatpants, you know, this Asian theme thing. And it seems like the market got a little bit saturated or people sort of got over it, but there are some that still do really well and some that don't. So what I'm probably going to do is if I can't find exact solds for these guys, I'm probably going to put them up on eBay, starting a little bit higher with a best offer. Like off the top of my head, I want to say I'll probably start them around $50 with a best offer and see how that goes. Again, that's, you know, unless I find comps that are, you know, the last time I looked, I really didn't find these exactly. So let's see. This one is really, has this gorgeous applique on the front. This is the size extra small. So this is all like an embroidered type of applique. The back is just plain. So see, I hope you can see that okay. Yeah. It's gorgeous. You know, here's the back. So that was really cool. And again, I don't know exactly, but I'll try it around 50 best offer, unless I find some kind of comps that indicate I should do it differently. Let's see. This one, it's funny because this is a pullover style. And I actually have one sort of similar to this that I bought long before I realized that any of this stuff was cool. Like I bought it because I thought it was cool and I wear it. So it's a pullover with a very deep V. It's got this thing on the back. And all of this, like there's this like sort of flopped detail and it's printed, right? So this thing on the back is also a little bit, the red is embroidered. There's some gold embroidery down there. It's really cool. And then the front has this, and this is also an extra small, this fantastic like phoenix thing, I think, or crane. I'm not sure if it's a crane or, I guess it's a crane. I don't think it's phoenix. And it's got a kangaroo pouch pocket, so that's really cool. The sweatshirt that I have also is very deep V with a hood in the back, and it's like a cream color with the like purpley pinky Asian style printing on it. And that when somebody had that listed for like, or had sold for like $35 on eBay. I wear it too much for me to like list it because it's winter and I get cold, so I'm not doing it. But you know, so that one, I think this black one is kind of cooler because it's got, mine is just printed. It doesn't have all the embroidery and applique and stuff. So Gordo cannot get comfortable over here. Well, come here on my lap. Come here. Sorry. Come here. Right there. How's that? All right. He's very twitchy. So two left. I don't know which one to show you first. They're both awesome. All right, I'll show you this one first. This one still has its original tag on it. So this was originally $90, size small. The back, not exciting. And this is another pullover style with a deeper V, and it's got like sort of 3/4 sleeves, but look at that. That's all embroidered. And that's just so freaking cool. I love that. I love the way that it like hugs the V-neck. These are the sleeves. So this thing is really amazing. Maybe I'll try and do this at like 60. We'll see. I think it's awesome. I love it. And then there's this one. This one and that eagle one are, I'm tempted to keep them. The eagle one I won't keep because it's new with tags. It's too easy to list. This one is very cool. And I probably also won't keep it. I mean, I want to because it's awesome. So there's that patch there. This is also a size extra small. The hood unzips, right? But I don't know why you'd want to unzip it, because if you unzip it and put it back, you are hiding this. Look at that. And that's all like applique and embroidery. It is friggin' fantastic. Oh, so Crystal is telling me that patches are in this season, and that when my computer fell, it looked like everything dropped dead, or my camera dropped dead. Yeah, it seemed like that. So anyway, this thing is amazing. I am so excited about this piece. And again, I kind of want to keep it, but that just seems silly to me. I'm going through this whole, like, I don't want to call it a purge process. That's what I should be going through, and I'm not. But like, I have to fix my space because it's not well managed, and I have to get everything out of my way. And so a lot of that includes my own clothes too. And, you know, I have so many personal clothes at this point that there's a whole bunch of stuff I don't wear because I either just can't get to it, or it's not, whatever, you know, it's like not accessible. Sorry, I'm putting all this back in the box. This is ridiculous. So I really have to like make this space workable, because it's very hard to list things, but every time you list things, you're like moving tons of crap out of your way. So trying to work on that. I need to shift position because my knee is like, I'm 120 years old at this point, and my knee is like, oh, I can't, oh my God, what happened to my joints? Like, hold on. Oh, mother fucking God, that, oh, okay, hi. So I'm better. Anyway, oh my God, that's not supposed to happen. I'm supposed to sign up for yoga class. I really need to do that because this is all unacceptable. So anyway, so today I decided, well, while I was down in Georgia, my dad says to me, he's like, you know, it seems to me like what you really need to do is, you know, get some good lighting and get a space for your photography, because that seems to always be the thing that sort of stalls you, is that you don't have, you know, the photography is the thing that holds you up from doing all your listing. And I was not happy that he said this, because this is the argument that Lord and I have all the time. Lord's always like, we just need to set up this lighting thing for you. And if we set this up, then blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't want to set it up, because then I'm not going to want to take it down and put it up all the time. He's like, well, you don't have to take it down and put it up all the time. I'm like, but I do, because I can't even walk around the apartment now. So if I have like some big lighting thing in the way, he's like, yeah, but we'll just move this and move that and put this. And I'm like, nah, you know, because the way that Lord and I do things is so polar opposite. Like my head, I'm like organizing things in my head over here. And I'm like, well, if I do this, I have to do this, this, and this first. And he approaches it from a completely different angle, and it gives me anxiety. So my dad's like, you need to get some lighting. And I'm like, oh God. But it is, I mean, lighting would be great. I'm not going to lie. I would love to have a lighting system, but I don't, in the current space that I have, it's not practical for me. So I decided that I need to do something to make something practical for me. Even if I don't have a lighting system yet, at the very least, I need to have the corner where I do my photography be accessible without having to move everything in the world every time I do anything. And that requires moving a whole bunch of crap out of the way, and also that I stop buying shit, which is challenging for me. So whatever. It's really what I just need to do it. I don't know how to make myself do it. Every time I go through things while I'm cleaning, like even today, I got this whole box of stuff that I bought 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, oh, look at this thing I totally forgot about, right? And that's common. So I just have to find a way to like make that more cemented in my brain. I don't know how to do that. So I feel like I need to get all this shit out of my way. And once it's out of my way, I have to just one at a time go, okay, this is the bag of stuff that I'm going to work on today. And maybe that bag of stuff means that some of it gets steamed and photographed, some of it goes to a dry cleaner or the laundromat or whatever. But then also when the stuff comes back from the laundromat, I have to deal with that. Like I tend to be very focused on the stuff that's newly come in. Oh, thank you. Crystal Lee told me that I look really pretty today. It's because I put makeup on. I was trying to camouflage from the hair. I don't know what happens with the hair. I tried to, like I see these pictures where it's like the mermaid hair, not the color, but like the wavy, the nice waves. And then I'm like, mine ends up more looking like white trash hair. So I put it up like this to sort of take some of that away, and I put makeup on, and it camouflages things really well. So thank you. And it's probably my new camera. My dad got me a webcam, which is amazing, and things don't look like pixels anymore. So it's awesome. Anyway, so I have to clean all this crap up and just deal with things one chunk at a time. I was trying to do inventory too, since my bins are emptier, but it's taking me forever. And that's the other issue I have is I'm so like, oh, I should do my inventory. Oh, I should clean this space. Oh, I should clean out my own personal closets. Oh, I should, and maybe it's like, oh, you should focus on doing one thing at a time and get it done so that you can be productive. So that's what I'm going to try and do. But what was cool was, so while I was on vacation, my store did pretty well. And even the week back from vacation, we've been back a little bit over a week. Thursday was a week. So I had a couple of days where I had to do massive amounts of shipping. And I continued to sell stuff on Etsy throughout the week, which was really great and very surprising to me because I wasn't listing anything. And I was doing all right, like, sort of going through the week and dealing with the shipping. And then I started dealing with the inventory. But as the week went on and I wasn't really listing or doing anything, and I didn't have any motivation to list either, like no desire, no, like, I was like, yeah, whatever. And then it sort of hit me, what's today? Today's Saturday. So probably like Thursday, I was like, this really sucks. Like, and I had a couple of people say really nice and encouraging things to me. And that motivated me a little bit, but it's so easy to lose it sometimes. Like your brain gets in the way of so much crap. And then I was feeling really crappy. I had a couple of return requests on eBay, and I had one on Etsy too, but the one on Etsy didn't bother me. It didn't upset me. I never like returns because you don't want to get stuff back. The one on Etsy is like this giant thing too. I was so happy that it was like out of the house because it's huge. She's returning it because it's too big. It's like, I know. But I don't lose money out on that one. But the stuff on eBay, and I want to clarify up front, I am not bashing eBay. I am not bashing the process of selling on eBay. But I do think that returns that I get on eBay tend to be more problematic than the ones that I get elsewhere. And I think part of it is just the type of customers that you're going to get on eBay sometimes. You get a lot of people who are expecting something, that's in brand new condition when they're not, it's not brand new, like, or, people who are incredibly particular, or just people that see you as being no different than Amazon. And if they can screw you out of something to get their free shipping, they're going to do it. And, that is not the majority of customers that I experience on eBay, but it happens. And when it does happen, it seems so much more glaringly overwhelming than like the good stuff that happens on eBay. When I get a positive feedback on Etsy, my phone notifies me, but I don't get that on eBay. So I really forget to even look at feedback on eBay. I don't think about it much. So I also don't sort of see the positive feedback from my eBay customers. So, you know, I had some discouraging eBay returns. And by some, I mean, I had two. And one woman, like, she was just nasty about it. And, you know, it's stuff where, like, I don't agree with the customers necessarily, but I just accepted the returns with me paying the shipping because it's not worth the fight. I hate confrontation. And, you know, it was low shipping charges. So one of them I'll see when the return comes back. A woman said that the measurement was incorrect. And I'll double check it when it comes back. If it's not incorrect, I probably will go back to eBay and say, hey, look, you know, this customer is reporting that the measurement was incorrect, but it's not. Sometimes eBay will credit you as the seller. They'll give you back your shipping money as well as letting the customer keep their money. That happens sometimes. I'm not expecting that. I don't like feeling like people are taking advantage of me. So we'll see. I'm trying to be like, if I worked at the Gap or Anthropology or something and somebody came in with a return, I wouldn't be taking it personally. This is absolutely something where I'm taking it personally because I feel like they're taking advantage of me. And it's like, if they say something negative about the item they received, that they're saying something negative about me. I definitely, that's the thing I have to get over. And I recognize that. Recognizing it doesn't just magically make it go away. It's still there. So, you know, I try to find ways to make myself feel better about it. And one of the things that was really great was after this, this sort of crappy eBay return requests, I had yesterday like a ton of feedback come up on Etsy from people who just like the best feedback ever. And, you know, there was one guy who had purchased a couple of items from me while I was on vacation. And I can't remember, he was asking me questions while I was on vacation that I couldn't really answer because I wasn't with the items. So I kind of answered as best I could, but I was like, look, I'm not home right now. I can't figure this out, blah, blah, blah. I think it was shipping questions. And then I would answer them and he would ask more. And I just felt like he was asking me kind of a lot of questions. And sometimes that gets annoying too. But then I remember I'm like, Laura, these are your customers. Like, you are no longer working a job where you have to stand in front of people who are screaming at you all day long. So if you get 3 questions from one person, get the fuck over it. Like, you know, and, you know, I try to remember, like, it's been way worse. So, you know, getting a couple of questions from somebody who's going to spend money with you is not a big deal. So anyway, you know, he asked a bunch of questions. Then I got home and he was like, oh, did you ship this stuff yet? And I was like, oh, no, sorry, I was on vacation, but it's going out. And so he was like, you know, eager about the stuff, which was cool. So I sent the stuff out. And then he gets it and he sends me a message that one of the items has chips in it. And it's like a depression glass, like a 1930s, you know, thing. And I went and looked back at, I mean, and his photos are like super close up. And so in my head, I'm like, God, he's being so particular. But I went and looked at my photos and at my description. My description says no cracks or chips, but in the photos, you can see those chips. They are very small, but they're there. And, you know, the fact of the matter is, whether he paid $6 for it, which was about what he paid because it was on sale, or, you know, $60, whatever it is, some people are very particular, you know, whatever, it's fine. So at first I was really annoyed. And then I was like, Laura, you know what? Like, you had chips on the thing, that were, you know. And then the second thing, he had ordered 3 things from me. And then the second problem was that I had sent him a wrong item. Obviously, totally my own fault. So at first I'm all like, oh, you know, well, I'll tell him he can return them if he wants and I'll pay for the shipping, blah, blah, blah. And then at the end I was like, you know what? No, just like, I told him that I would send him the correct item and he didn't need to send the wrong one back. Because again, this was all stuff, he bought it on sale. It wasn't that much money and it would have cost me, it was glassware. So it would have cost me a decent amount in shipping. So I sent him the correct item. And then for the thing that had chips in it, I said, would you be happy with a $5 credit on that? And I think maybe the item was like $7 or something, you know. So then he said, yes, he would take the $5 credit. And, you know, I sent him the thing. And he wrote me the best review when it was all done, and he was appreciative of my customer service and everything. So it felt really good to just let go of my own resentments about stuff and do what was right for the customer. You know, there was another woman who just had a normal experience. She bought 2 things from me, but she left a rave review because she loved her item. You know, there was a third woman who she purchased her item like right when I went on vacation, and then I couldn't find it. So I just shipped it out this morning. I've been home since last week on Thursday. I just got it shipped out this morning. She had never contacted me about it. I finally emailed her, I think Wednesday, and said, look, I can't find this thing. I think I know where it is. You know, I'm going to look some more. If you just want a refund, I'll refund you, blah, 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 whatever. She had ordered a sheet that was this, it was by this woman called Betsy Clark was the design. It looks like Precious Moments, but it's not. And Betsy Clark did stuff for Hallmark back in the 80s. So she'd ordered this sheet, and again, got it on sale. It was like $6 or $7 plus shipping. And so she's like, oh yeah, you know, initially she just said, yeah, you know, no problem. I'll wait if you find it. And if you can't find it, just refund me. That's no big deal. So I found it, and I sent her a message yesterday. I was like, oh my God, I found it, yay. And I said, I'm going to send it out tomorrow with a little something extra as a thank you. And she'd mentioned something about having a 3-year-old, and, you know, so I assumed it was for her kid. So then she ends up sending me a message back with a picture of a tattoo that she has of Betsy Clark characters, because she loves Betsy Clark. She's like, I have everything Betsy Clark, and she's like, I didn't even know this line of sheets existed, so this is so exciting, and if you find anything else, you know. So that was really cool too, to know that something is going to somebody who really appreciates it, which is always so awesome when it comes to vintage stuff, especially for me, and probably for a lot of you guys too. So all of those things made me also extra appreciative of my business and the opportunity that I have to be able to do this. So, you know, selling is so difficult sometimes because I'm not self-disciplined. And the past year plus now has been really difficult sometimes to keep myself on track. And I really do, like every single day, I have little epiphanies. And sometimes it's the same epiphany that I have over and over again. Sometimes, you know, it's just new ways to help motivate yourself. And I feel like I'm going to get there. You know, it's nice to have like a community of people that are supportive, which is fantastic. And, you know, but it can be a lot of work. So it was really nice to know. I felt like this week was mostly encouraging. The fact that I was getting all these sales in the beginning of the week. You know, my dad sent me this awesome webcam that helped me do this sort of fun aspect of my business. And then, you know, getting all these great reviews at the end of the week. Sometimes I feel like you just get these little sort of signs that you're doing the right thing. So hopefully I am. And now I'm going to try and go back to cleaning. It's so hard because you come across stuff and you're like, ooh, I better list this because summer's coming up. Ooh, I better list this because Easter's coming up. But every time I do that, I pull stuff out. And like one of the things I had to go through was a bag of stuff where I was like, ooh, I should list this because, right? So the bottom line is I just have to get everything out of my way, pick up a bag, any bag, whatever it is, and deal with each item one at a time. Whether or not I do that remains to be seen, but that's my current plan of attack. So, and you can see I got to deal with all this stuff too. This is a dress that I washed that was like all crappy. I don't know, whatever. It didn't come out that great. So it's like a TLC dress for Etsy. This is another dress that somebody asked me questions about 400 years ago. I needed to rephotograph it. I haven't done it yet. Literally, that was like 3 months ago. That's a bicycle jersey that I think was already up on eBay and I haven't put it away. It's a t-shirt on eBay. I haven't put it away. It's been hanging here for weeks. I need to get this shit put away. So all of it. What I really want to do is just drink a big Red Bull and have that energy. Now I want to go get a Red Bull. I don't think that's going to work, but every once in a while it seems to. But then it kicks off other bad things. The bad eating. I'm still trying to get the eating under control, Dad. down in Georgia, my dad's like, you're on vacation. And then I was like, I'm on vacation. And it's been really hard to stop being on vacation from a dietary perspective. I'm getting there. The fact that we don't have a scale in the house is either a really good thing or really not a good thing. I'm not sure yet. So, anyway, oh my God, spring and Easter. It's like, and I have, oh, I didn't show you guys these in a haul at all. I got these gold metallic, I don't want to call them lame, but maybe they are. Fredericks of Hollywood 1960s cigarette pants, high-waisted, narrow ankle. They are amazing. I have to get those listed. Those are selling on one of the Facebook groups for, there was a pair just recently, like $200. I have to get them out of the stupid suitcase and list them. The waist had been taken in, you know, in a way where they just like fold it over and tack it down, so you can just take the tacking out and see what size it is. So I have to get those listed because Viva Las Vegas is like middle of April. So if I get those listed, there's not going to be good light to take photos today. I don't know if I'll have time to do it tomorrow. So that means Monday. I mean, like, I need to get them listed ASAP. There was something else I was thinking about for Viva. Oh, a Hell Bunny Vixen dress, but like no bigs. I have like one of those popcorn plastic Easter Bunny decor things. Need to get that up because I think Viva and Easter are the same weekend. But anyway, yeah, it's the same thing. But that's a problem. There's always 500 things. I'm like, ooh, I have to get that listed. So for the most part, $200 pants you have to get listed, you know. But for the most part, I just need to, I need to focus on the cleaning because that keeps getting in the way of my productivity. So, and if that means that I throw everything into a giant pile in one place, then that's what I'm going to do. The challenge is that I have to remember to pull stuff from that pile and work on it. And that has to be my sourcing rather than actually going out. So that's all I'm going to do for today because I think this was probably torturously long enough for everyone. And I have to clean some more. I appreciate everybody joining me. And I hope that you guys all have a fantastic day. And I will do more haul videos in the next week. I have a couple of more things. I think I have like 1 or 2 hauls left that I did. Like I did a Goodwill in the city with some awesome stuff, but it's only a few pieces. But anyway, I should have done that instead of talking about bullshit for the last 20 minutes, right? But I didn't. So there. Okay. Have a great weekend, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See if I can figure out how to hang this up.